Not enough of the media, not enough of our communities talking and demanding what happened and why is it not a hate crime, an alt-right white student, a white stranger killing a black student there. We want to know more of what happened and why. Also, don't forget, if you're in the New York area for the Memorial Day weekend this Saturday from 9 to 11, a special Saturday action rally. I'll be keynoting on Memorial Day, 9 to 11 at the House of Justice, 145th Street and Lenox Avenue in Harlem. I neglected to say earlier, let me wish Patti LaBelle, great Patti LaBelle, a happy birthday today. And don't forget, yesterday was the birthday of Reverend Dr. E.T. Cavaness, Great Abyssinian Baptist Church in Cleveland, and the chair of the Greater Cleveland Chapter National Action Network. Happy birthday to two giants, Reverend Cavaness and Patti LaBelle. Let's go to the phones. Let's go to Edward in Atlanta, WAOK 1380. Edward, you keeping it real with Al Sharpton.
Yes, sir. How are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
Great, good. To comment on our friend who believes that he's being discriminated against, the main issue is the jobs that they thought they deserved and they always got were union jobs that paid well, no education. Our folks realized that we have to step up, get education, get a good trade, and learn that trade and manage that trade. And the biggest issue is I work with them every day. And their whole complaint is, well, I'm not getting that job because reverse discrimination. No, it's not. You're not skilled. The problem is you don't want to get training. You don't think you need to go to school. You don't think you need to upgrade your ability or anything. But I can tell you something. I was the first black maintenance guy for White Castle in New York. And I know you're familiar with White Castle.
Oh, yeah.
In 1980. That's how far back, or how recent that attitude is. And it's crazy. It's crazy. And once they realize that they got to step up and educate themselves, then they don't have that reverse discrimination they keep crying about.
Interesting, Edward. I think you're right. And automation is going to make that even worse as we continue to advance in automation. Very good point. Thank you for your call. WERE 1490 Cleveland. Raj, you're keeping it real with Al Sharpton.
Hey, how you doing, Reverend Al? Thanks for taking my call. A couple of weeks ago, you had a caller, young lady, Angelina. She was saying that, and I had this, quite a few times before, with this attitude that a lot of blacks and people in America in general, they have this attitude like the money in this country belongs to the government. Now, I know they issue it, Congress supposed to issue, but the Federal Reserve issued it. And she said the problem with the Democrats, they always got their hand out begging the Republicans for money. And the problem is they've always made sure they found a way to manipulate the money out of the hands or outright steal it out of the hands of the programs that's set aside for the Democrats, or in this case, with Trump, just the working people on top of the programs. He's trying to get it any way he can get it from. And Obama had did so much to get the money back balanced the way it's supposed to be, and all this stuff Trump doing is just a move to get it back unbalanced again.
No doubt about it. I mean, the economy didn't tip toward a major depression because they gave money to poor people, working class people. It was the breaks they gave to the wealthy. It was deregulation. I mean, they broke the economy and then turn around and talk about somebody giving away. Who got more than the banks and the insurance companies and others, and was able to deregulate mortgages and others where these predators made all this money. You're absolutely right. Let's go to ST. Is it ST or Saint in Chicago? WVON 1690, home of the Governor Cliff Kelly.
Hi, Reverend Al. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine. I want to say first I appreciate your work. The gentleman right before the last caller somewhat said some of the things I wanted to say. You had the caller talking about affirmative action, and I think, from my opinion, they also make two assumptions. There's one that even before affirmative action, it seems to me they make the assumption that all white people are qualified for the job.
Yeah.
I know I grew up in a smaller town in the South, and I know a lot of whites who got jobs weren't qualified, and others who were black went to school and did real well and got their degrees and still can get the jobs, that they got. So it also makes the assumption that all blacks are unqualified, which I totally agree with that. So, those are the two things I want to say, and I agree with the other gentleman that I agree with him with that.
And those are facts. Let me tell you something. Right today, the most recent labor statistics says that a white without a high school diploma is more likely to have a job than a black with a BA degree with primary college education today, right now. So it's not about qualifications. Miss Peck in Georgia, XM 126, you're keeping it real with Al Sharpton.
Well, hello there, Alan. Thank you for taking my call.
Thank you for calling.
To touch on what that gentleman just said there, do we all not have the experience, and I'm talking about the people of color, being at a job, having to train this individual who just got the job, happened to be Caucasian, and he ended up getting that supervisor job that here, they didn't give you the supervisor position, but they want you to train the person who they're giving it to.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but to touch base on this, I really want to say 45 is doing Black America a favor. If we don't pay attention to the things that he is saying, right now that issue about Republicans speak about voter fraud, the reason why they speak on it, because they're the culprits. They are the ones who's frauding the voters. But yet they talk as if they're doing us a favor, like right now, how they talk about the budget and what's going on, but come to find out, they actually are creating a budget to benefit the 1% and continue hurting the people the working class. It's the tricks of the Republicans. They tell you what you want to hear in partial truth, but the lie that we don't know at the end that they're writing are laws that benefit them and continue to harm us.
No doubt about it. Thank you for your call. Let me get Juanita in Baltimore, WOLB 1010. Juanita.
Hi, how are you?
All right, how are
Thank you for
you?
taking my call. I'm good. Thanks for taking my call. I was calling also to respond to Charlie about his assumption that whites were always more qualified and that the blacks were less qualified. He seems to still believe that even today, but that kind of thing happens to now, because I've seen it on different jobs that I've had where somebody's coming out of college and their family member knows somebody who's up in an organization who will give them a job, and they'll move somebody else out of the way so they can bring this college graduate in and train them for a position where this other person has been there for years.
Yep.
And they get bumped.
And what about those that get in schools with legacy admissions? I mean, you make exceptions for all kinds of things, but you don't want to make exception for historic discrimination.
Right, and even with some of their wealth, some of them are living on land that they've stolen from black people, and the families are living in the same community. The black family knows that you took their land, and you know that you took their land, but nothing's being done about it.
Very good point. Thank you for your call. No, I think that the real key is that people need to understand that this country built itself into a world power.